Hello guys, so today I'm back. I finally got my computer fixed and laptop, whatever. And I can finally film videos here on my laptop and So I'm gonna do a video. So I'm not using Yugioh or Contact Area anymore since they don't work as well, but I'll use Dueling Nexus, making videos in. So I'll put a link in the description. It's online and you don't have to download anything, and you just get a duel. You duel, make your decks, whatever, and log out, whatever. Just use your email or whatever, etc. And then you get in and duel and have fun. And there's various modes. And you also get choose your avatar and season, etc. So today I'll be doing a deck profile on my DDD for 2018. I've been using DDD recently. I got a deck on my own, but I'm still building it. This is probably what I want it to be like. Okay, so let's no further talk, but I can't add intros or outros, but I can add end screen maybe. So this is my deck. Let's just go. So this is my deck pretty much. Okay, so let's start. I got DDD Doom King Armageddon. So I've run one of these. I don't really need to run this, but I kind of need the level 8s and for the pendulum scales, and pretty much that's it. Next 3 Ragnaroks is definitely because of the skill. There's Ragnarok, gets you out your cards and this card and banish it, and helps you stop your opponent plays and stuff. Helps you put more pressure. Next I got Savant Thomas. I see a lot of people playing 3 of these, but I like 2 because I don't like Thomas too much of it. It's that would be too much monsters in there. I need more of other cards in the deck. So I got 7 Thomas because it helps for the pendulum scales and pendulum summon. I only need it for the level 8 so I get Xyz summon synchros and Xyz and summons. So next I got my DDD Rebel King Leonidas. This card is actually really good. I see people run 3 of it, but I don't like my deck to be with a lot of cards, so I run less copies of it. So 2 of it is just fine, because sometimes you might not have anything Oracle, King, or anything that'll counter the effect of spells or stuff. But then this Rebel King Leonidas just helps you gain life point, take no damage, and special summons. And then next I have this actor Curtain Riser. I just have it there because I could use it for Lure, Darkness, Pendulum Scale, and I could special summon it. And I do need some level 7s and stuff. And I get it for the links and everything. And Lure, Darkness, and a lot of cards are for dark. Next I got 1 Orthoros. When you take damage, you special summon this. This is kind of good, but the main reason I run it is because I need to get this out. Because all the tuners I run are level 1 and 4, and that's a problem because all my synchros are 8 and 9s and 7s, and 6. So the only way to get this is with my Genghis and this. And this card's actually pretty good. So next I mostly use synchros and fusions. I don't use Xyz. Synchros are better. The synchros are really good in this deck. And Genghis makes a place. So next is Scorpionicus. It's you can negate activation and other stuff, and but you send dark contract cards to graveyard. That doesn't matter because you add them back easily. So it's helping you add. So next we got DDD Ghost. So this card just unbanishes card, like banish and sends it back unbanished. So you can reactivate back like Explosive Lines and Lamia and Necro, like Necro Slime gets rid of like Genghis or whatever, and you get it back and use Necro Slime back to fuse or sync. So this card is actually pretty useful, but I learned one of it since you don't really have to use it most of the time until you're backed out. 3 Swirl Slimes I need. So like this starts your engine, like this gives you the Genghis, which gives you like the Alexander, gets you out more stuff, get Crystal Wing, revive Genghis, everything. This thing starts everything. Like you need this, then you can get these things like Genghis, and then you get Genghis to start the engine, OTK them or whatever. And then I have a Necro Slime. These are just for fusing for Oblivion King and like my other fusions, like when I backed out when I have no card in my hand. So I need Lamia because this is the best like DDD tuner, like no doubt. I need it for like it's just too good, so I add it. This is good because you could add stuff and like effects are very useful. Add a Dark Contract card, return 1 card, and the scale. But the bad part is the pendulum effect, which isn't bad, but you can still use that Necro Slime, so I'm fine with that. 2 hand traps, effect Veiler. These are my only hand traps that are in my main deck, so yeah. And that's all for the monsters. 3 Allure Darkness. That's just like pretty much it's not. You need draw power. 2 Pot of Desires. 1 Trade-in. These are all. I only run 6 draw power cards. Like that's a lot for people, but like since some people just run like I think they run like no trade-ins, 3 Pot of Desires and 2 Allure Darkness. For me, I don't really prefer Pot of Desires. I'm fine with like just keeping 1 or 2. Like I don't like the part that you have to banish 10 cards. So that might make me run more ghosts, but like I don't want to trade in for draw power, so I get rid of these and like draw. I got 1 for 1, obviously, to get Scalper and Lamia. Very like you probably already know it. Soul Charge to revive everything, so I could like keep getting my combos and like OTK them. Foolish Burial to send stuff grave like Necro Slime, so more combos. Monster Reborn, since I do sometimes like run out of cards or a banisher, so I do need to revive stuff. MSTs, like I know a lot of people don't run MSTs anymore. Like I still think this is better than Cosmic Cyclone, because Cosmic Cyclone. Wait, let me check Cosmic Cyclone. Cyclone here. So Cosmic Cyclone and just banishes it, but then like I don't care really. I just need it gone. So it still does the same job, but like Cosmic Cyclone pays 1,000 life points, and DDD like already pays a lot of life points with the Dark Contract cards, and it's usually hard to regain the life points, so I don't think I could deal. But I do run some other cards, and this is the only like spell trap destroying cards that don't have any cost. I have more hand traps, and that's called the Designator, Called by the Grave. Why is it Called by the Grave? It's a Designator from the Grave. I don't know what. But this is just hand trap for like banishing and stuff. I run these 2. Like this is my only monster hand trap. This is my spell hand trap, pretty much. For Dark Contracts, 3 gates, pretty like I don't have to explain. 1 Swamp King. Too much Swamp Kings aren't really useful, because I could just fuse with Swirl Slime and Necro Slime already. But sometimes I can't fuse, so I need this. Too much of it is bad because you'll take damage and you only can activate 1 of them per turn, so it's like no use. Okay, for the extra deck, I run 1 of these, Ragnarok. This just puts pressure, takes away their stuff, and like steals them and makes them lose some like a monster, so it like helps me in game stack. Bane because like some people use trap heavy stuff and like spell, and this just wipes out their field. Oracle because I do need life points because of these. Contracts. 2 Genghis because they're the engines that start everything for the extra deck. 1 Armageddon because like it's pretty useful with its effect of like destroying stuff. Crystal Wing. This is like it's self-explanatory. This just destroys the gates perfectly, but then like it's kind of a blast cannon since like if they like have active effect, you negate it, and then you can't negate anymore, and they could kill you off like that. But watch out for this. But this card is amazing. It's like one of my favorite cards. Curse King Siegfried, you get 1000 life and negate effects. Super good. Omega, I don't really explain. This is self-explanatory too. Get rid of their cards like so they can't have a lot of plays. Alexander just goes for the Genghis and then gets this. This is pretty much the same thing as Genghis, better. And then like it helps you also get into Crystal Wing because like I only have level 1s, no level 4s, so it just helps you get into like my level 8s easier. Like for only Crystal Wing. Product Needle Burst because like I actually like its effect again for the battle phase and stuff. So that's pretty useful. Cal Yu is like destroying spell and trap like Beowulf again. And you can add back Dark Contracts, I think. And this can negate, and this is actually a pretty good card when you're in a desperate situation with spell and traps. Sylvan Princess Bright. I know a lot of people don't run this, but I run this because I need to melt cards from like the deck to the drop zone or add spell cards, so I need it. Master King Archfiend, I run it, I need it pretty much. I like using the effect, but it's kind of luck based a little because of the dice rolling. Proxy Dragon, I need to get the links so I could get more stuff and more stuff out. I'm still not sure like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, 15, it's full. Like I want to run more links, but then like this deck is just pretty sure Synchro and Fusion, so I didn't need it. So I couldn't really get anything, so I just didn't really need that much. And for the side deck, I got 2 Ash Blossoms, Hand Traps, really obvious. This card's amazing. Twin Twisters because they destroy 2, but you have to discard 1 card, which isn't bad. Then like sometimes I don't need it. I need like a big hand to make big combos. I can't afford discarding cards, so I put it aside. I need Storming Mirror Force. I just need some defense cards. As you can see, I don't run any trap cards because I don't like running the trap cards because I like going second with this deck and OTKing them. Storming Mirror Force, and 2 D barriers. These are really like self-explanatory. The D barriers. These are the only other cards. Wait, let me check for any other D tuners. I don't think there's any other good D tuners. Nope. There isn't really anything good. Really? Oh, Night Howl. Oh. Okay, it's not that good. So, yeah, this is my DVD deck. And I might make a verse of it on like trying out this deck next video or another profile. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. And like, comment, subscribe. Also try to like verse me Dueling Nexus. My name is Synchro Master 123. And this is the end of the video, and bye.